Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn. Let's get started with Empyrion. I'll be right back. 1 second. There we go. Turn off the AC. Sorry, the stream snuck up on me today. I'm still exhausted from last night. I hope that you guys had fun with that. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream last night. If you're excited for this one, we're going to play some Empyrion, which is a Galactic Survival. Really cool game. Really genuinely enjoy it. Let me get up some music for this. 1 second for me. Play Jorgi's theme. It's way cooler than he deserves. Alright, setting that up, making sure I can see everybody. What is going on, Alex? Yeah, it's Sunday. Let's have an early morning stream. Alright, so here I am. If you remember Empyrion, I was on the Star Wars server, which I still am. Really genuinely enjoy it. It is a fantastic server, and the mods have been nothing but kind to me, and I like it. Right now I'm on Kuat, which is I think in the last stream we made it to Kuat, and I decided to make this my home. And then I probably did some off-stream work here, trying to set up everything so I have General Grievous's ship, and I made myself a mole miner. But today we're gonna finish it completely. We are going to build the Masasi Temple from Star Wars. Now, I'm a mercenary group, of course. As a merc, you know, typically that is not something you might immediately associate with mercenaries. But truth be told, pirates have always, you know, taken refuge anywhere that they can, and in a lot of ways, the Rebel Alliance is no different. So now that we've done this, I just need to get rid of some of these trees. So let's go ahead and do the rock drill. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I have thankfully I have a chainsaw for just such an occasion. Yeah, so I'm on Kuat, which is actually a pretty paradise planet, as you can see. So as far as places go, this is not bad, and it's a little swampy here, which is even better for being Yavin-like, since Yavin is considered the starting world of the Rebel Alliance. I can't build there. Come on, trying to find that node. There it is. Okay, what's going on, guys? Work without is what I meant to type. How does the mod pack without all? Yeah, I think it should be fine. I think the only thing that you might actually need is Apocalypse, but I'm not 100% sure. If you ask in the Discord, Larrabee can probably answer that for you. Vamp? Come on. There we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to cut down this tree, and it's being stubborn. It's a big tree. It's a really big tree. I better not be doing that because I'm hitting the ground. Alright, let's put on my jetpack. There we go. That's what we need to hear. That's the sound of the tree getting cut down. Alright. Finally. Get this one. You can see I keep running out of tree fuel, or fuel for this. There we go. If the thing is shaking, the logs are being made. Alright. And not those kind of logs. Get your head out of the gutter. Alright. There we go. Alright. And finally we got this guy. Now I want to show you this because the Masasi temple we're going to use here is pre-built. It was made by Kalasari, one of the channel regulars that I was playing with on that old server. I don't know if it'll fit here, quite honestly. I may have to like go and clear a lot more of this. Here, let's just... let's get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure that the ground drill will do that. Filler, flattening, rock drill. There we go. Alright, let's see what happens. So if I go up to my blueprints, right? And we have the... where is it? The base. Here it is. Rebel HQ. And you can kind of see a little bit of that. It's a size class 6. So it should be good enough. What we need is some silicon, which we can easily get. We need a ton of stone dust. So thankfully, over here, we have this mech that I can use. And that'll be kind of neat. So first, let's go into my cargo bays and see how we're doing on all of our supplies. So my cargo boxes should have everything that we need. So we have the silicon. We can take that for sure. I don't know if we have stone. I don't think that I would have kept stone, but quite honestly, I'm not really sure. So we'll just go through this and see. I forget what I did. Yeah, P. Okay. Let's see. Magnesium powder. It doesn't look like I have it there. Let's see, what else do I have? Cargo box. Alright, we have a little bit of crushed stone, but that's clearly not enough. Alright, let's find the mobile constructor on here. This is the one that we've been using. Alright, here's some more crushed stone. Alright, so I just need to go mine an absolute ton of stone. And then we'll have this Masasi temple. And I'll clear this whole area, but we'll have this nice lake view and everything else. Let me put this in here. There we go. Done. Item doesn't contribute to... Okay. So basically, I need to go back in here for that and start taking this crushed stone and making... Awesome, we can take this. I think I'm out of power. That could be the issue. Let me take the fuel pack. Oh, I'm making power. Okay, so I've got a little bit of fuel here, and these are all the things I wanted to make. I think maybe I turned it off. Does the ship have any power? It does not. Okay. now it's doing things. We'll turn off the lights. Alright, so our devices, our mobile constructor is actually working. Okay, you can see that now. Now we're smelting and doing all that fun stuff. So, we're making some power packs, which would be nice. And I'm going to tell it also to make some crushed stone for me. We'll turn that into stone dust. Alright, so there's a little stone dust there already. We'll take this, and we'll make a whole bunch more. So, let's see how much 5 crushed stone turns into 20 output. So it's a 4 to 1. That's not bad. Okay. So we'll get 4 times the crushed stone. Very good there. Alright. And now I'm going to take this thing, which I'm pretty sure is not powered. Let me just double check it. Nope. Needs fuel. Oh, I don't have a whole lot. Okay. I'm going to have to be real careful. Let me see. Do I have fuel anywhere else? Thought I did. But I think we just looked at everything and I didn't see any. Not great. I do have some emergency rations. I'm going to take these just in case. I do have some pentaxid. I like to keep that on my body. Okay. I have biofuel. Not ideal, but it only can use this fuel for chainsaw. Alright. Well, a couple things to look at there. Let's see. I think I have a bunch of raw pentaxid in here. Yeah, we have a lot of promethium ore and promethium power pellets, which is how we make fuel. I just feel really, I don't know, I feel bad about leaving without it because I'm afraid that I'll be stuck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take these off. We'll do silicon later once I get the base up, and cobalt and stuff like that. I don't really need these right now. I kind of need the fuel packs before we go. What's up? Yeah, the Masasi on Kuat. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you should dig it because this is a pretty cool planet. Actually, Alpaca, one of my moderators, and a bunch of them are right next to me on this snowy and cold, inhospitable planet. You can't even breathe on it, and they have built a rebel hangar into the side of a mountain. It's pretty amazing. We'll probably look at that at some point. But right now, I need to ensure that if I leave here, I can come back. So we're going to make some fuel packs. So as soon as that's done, we'll be on our way. No, obviously, I'm not going to wait for all 493 of them, but I am going to get a bunch of them before I leave. I'm going to get at least 50. So while it's doing that, let me show you a little bit about this world. So this world is gorgeous. Okay? Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to get into my ship here, and we're going to fly over because I'm going to show you something, guys, that I think is going to blow your mind if it's still there. All right. Let me go into my ship, and let's turn on our thrusters. Alright, so you can see this is where I decided to make our base. Which, like I said, is paradise. We got lakes on both sides and all that. But the really interesting thing is up here. Let me see if I can find where it was. Yeah. This way. Wait till you see this. So I was exploring around here, trying to see, hey, you know, like, what's up? What can I see? What's pretty cool out here? And then I found this. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, holy crap, somebody spent a lot of time on this. This is going to take a second to load in because this is such a massive structure. And heck, I'm probably on top of the ship right now. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a full-size Venator. Whoever it is that made this base probably spent at least 50 man-hours on this. Maybe more. And you can see that their base is so big that you have to get, like, super close for the terrain to even, like, correctly go away. That's how big it is. This base is stretching the limits of the game engine. But it has a full-size Venator docked on here. Yeah, it sure does, Kalisari. You're totally welcome to join me. Yep, new server, SBS Star Wars. It's in the list. It's a public server. Hello, Senator Winter? Okay. So yeah, so this base is amazing. This is like Republic base, I don't know. But I saw this whenever I was scouting out, and I was like, you know what, I have to show this to them. I don't know who made this, and you can see you got the Make America Great Again space bus, Trump bus. I like it. That's fantastic. But here we are. I mean, here's a full-size Venator. Now, I don't actually know if it flies. In fact, I'd be shocked if it does, quite honestly, because it is so big. It may just be part of the base, the way it's there. But it may actually fly as well. I really don't know. But you can kind of see. I mean, like, even my game is stuttering a little bit trying to render all of this because, like I said, we're way beyond the limits of the engine at this point, but that's pretty amazing, I have to say. This thing has probably honestly never, once they put it down, they probably have to rebuild that ramp every time, because can you imagine landing it absolutely perfectly so that you could be right in that ramp, and see how the ramp even like hooks into the side here, like it's got a little hook in for that. Yeah, I don't think that there's any way that thing ever moves, but that's pretty amazing. You want the Trump bus? Yeah, maybe we'll make one. It looks like they have another one of the AP ones that we had, that Orion thing is what they're calling it. Yeah, so I think that's what the original name was, the Orion, but I do like it because I think it's pretty cool. All right, so this is just an example of the people's creativity on the server. This is a Star Wars server. It's completely public, so if you want to check it out, it's SBS Star Wars, and I'm having a blast here. This is not a hardcore survival server, so keep that in mind if you want a hardcore survival experience, something that Gaul's into. He's not going to be a fan of this, and that's why he's not playing here with me. But this server provides you with a lot of stuff, and it's not 100% creative mode because you clearly have to survive, but it's pretty damn good. I'm a big fan. So we came back now. See, I've loaded so much crap that I have to do the same thing that they did over there. In order for me to get all my space back, I gotta wait for it to show that I cleared this entire area. Yeah, so Calasari, I'm gonna put down your rebel base over here. If you want to come and meet me, you totally can. Yeah, the energy cost would be pretty insane, but like I said, the server is not that bad on that kind of stuff. So that is really like the best thing about it. Let me go ahead and jump out. So here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Let me open this. I don't know what's back here. Oh, O2 station. All right, very cool. Let me check on our devices. So the cool part about the mobile constructor is it'll continue to work even after I'm gone. So we can take this 92 here, and that should be good. I'll take a couple more. We'll get up to 100 since I waited this long. Yeah, that could be a crashed Venator that they just built the base around, right? It's, after all, at this point, very old tech. So let's do that. We'll get one more. We'll put 100 fuel packs into the mule, and we're going to go out and we're going to get some crushed stone. Alright, so we have our 100 fuel packs. Our my flea mech is over here. So yeah, if you want to join me on this, Georgie's supposed to join me, but he's been an unreliable little bitch. Say it nicely. Wait a minute, that wasn't saying it nicely at all. Okay, so we have like 8 left, so we got to really be careful. But I don't plan to venture that far out. So the cool thing about this, and let me make sure before we go anywhere, make sure that we actually have bullets. Okay, so I'm not completely unprepared. The cool thing about this thing, oh, it had the power on already. Well, that's not good. Thrusters, lights, signals. Turn off the signals. Okay, here we go. So the cool thing about this is that we can go out here and we can quarry and get some stone, and then we'll build our rebel temple. Hopefully it fits. Now, I have to decide where I want to do this. I don't want to put huge ass holes like really close to the base or anywhere that they can easily be found. So maybe in this like dense marsh right here. Yeah, this is a good spot. We'll go ahead like right down here. This is far enough away from the base. I don't think it'll be a problem. So I'm gonna start drilling. Here we go, ground drill. What is going on? Why are we not drilling? There we go. Yeah, I think my game, from being so close to that Venator, is probably a little messed up, because it should have been ground drilling a long time ago before I did that. Now we also have the other version of this. Here we go. We have the starter version of this that has the mechanical drills, and even though they're a ton better than, you know, any other kind of drill you can get, essentially, they're not nearly as fast as the laser drills. So once I'm high enough level to make laser drills, we're going to make another one of these, and it'll have laser drills on it, and it'll be much better. Because the resources it takes to make these are actually not very much at all, especially the mechanical versions, but the laser ones are a little bit more difficult. But on this server, you get a lot of the exotic ones just for joining as a thank you. So it's not nearly as bad. Like, I remember we spent a long time on the starter world and we couldn't get anything. Nice. Alright, yeah, I should still be here in 30 minutes. I intend to go for about an hour or two today. Just basically until I don't want to play anymore. I think that once I don't have fun, you can kind of tell that I'm done, and then it's not a fun stream for you either. So, I need a warp drive to jump, it said. Apparently I hit the warp button. I think that all could have ended in tears anyway, since I'm in this cavern. Here we go. Trying to get myself situated. If I hold down this O button, it actually it's supposed to right the ship so I can start going this way and picking up all that crushed stone. We need an absolute ton of it. And who knows, I might not even be able to put my my temple there because I don't know if that's a flat enough area, to be honest. Alright, so you can see the way this works, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, is I don't know if it'll let me see outside. Yeah, so I'm too close in here to do it, but essentially I'm taking the rocks from my drill and it's putting them right into my cargo box here, these harvest cargo boxes. There should be 2 on this, and it goes right in there. And then I'll use that to turn that into stone dust. So since I need 15k stone dust at a 2-to-1 conversion, I'm gonna need, let's do the math, guys. I'm gonna need 4k of crushed stone in order to do it. But thankfully we get the crushed stone really fast, so it shouldn't be much of a problem at all. And the nice part about this, like I said, the admins are really good on this server, and they've always been receptive if I needed help or anything like that. You can see that Cider is just on right now, so that's pretty cool. I see the alpaca's online. I wonder if he's gonna join me. Let me go down into the recording studio real quick so he can. 1 second. All right. I'm sure at some point they're going to want to show off their amazingly hard work that they've done. So there are over 50 planets on this server if you're interested in that. It is a very custom server, and you can have very big ships too. They don't have, it says the heck. Is it yelling at me? Because I'm way too deep or something? I don't know. It might be. Yeah, so that's the other thing too. Like I said, they're really cool. They have a Discord that's very responsive. You should check them out. Every level that you gain in this, you get a care package from the server. Oh, okay. We can try that. So when you come on to the server too, you get a welcome message. Now it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to get out of here. I don't even know which way is up at this point. The laser drills are a lot easier because they cut through the rocks like butter, so it's much easier to keep your balance and stuff. I would really hate to get stuck here. So rock drills are for the rocks that you see on the surface. That's why they're named differently. Okay, there it is. As long as I keep my eye on how to get out of here, it should be okay. And this is how you get stone the fastest way anyway. See how I'm just racking it up here by punching a hole straight through something? That's what we need to be doing. So now that I know I can get out of here, we should be okay. You can see the power that I have at this current output, which is about 60, almost 70% of my power. Should last me for 230 minutes of mining time. There we go. So now that I have a little bit of my my bearings here, I can hold down this. If you hit Alt and that, do it again. It'll try to lock you into that position, or maybe it's Shift and O. No. Yeah, it's Shift and O. It locks you into that orientation, which makes it a lot easier for mining. So we're just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna create a hole, and we'll get a whole bunch of crushed stone like that. And the good thing about this is this has an auto turret in the back, so if spiders or something spawn in here, it's going to kill them pretty quickly so they don't destroy my ship. Awesome. Well, you should definitely come out and join us. We're playing as the Twin Sun Syndicate, which has been the... I think that's what it is. Let me double check. Yeah, Twin Sun Syndicate, which has been our guild name in Star Wars Galaxies whenever we were bad guys. Okay, so I don't know what we found here, but we might be... Okay, I think we maybe found the bottom of the server. Let me shift O that. I legitimately can't move. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, sweet. So yeah, this is probably... Yeah, okay, so that's as far down as I can dig on this particular planet. Each planet has their own limits to that. So now all I have to do is go in a straight line from here. I have a nice flat ground underneath me. I'm not going to be at a weird angle or anything. And I can just take crushed stone to my heart's desire. Let's see, we have a fourth of what we need. See, it's moving along pretty quickly, guys. Alright, Senator Winter, you be back. Do you think you can make a Death Star or a Mon Calamari ship? There is, I believe, a Death Star in the server somewhere. You might have to find it. It's definitely admin, though, I believe. And a Mon Cal ship, I mean, I probably could. You shouldn't make the big ones because they don't actually work well. But, yeah, you could probably make a variant of it. I won't do it. Now, Gaul and Apaka are really, really good builders. You know, like, I'm not very good at it. Kawasari is an excellent builder as well. He's the one that made the Rebel Temple that I'm going to place today. Let's take a look again, how much progress we're making. There we go. We filled up one of them. Alright, let's go back and see if I can create a new way up. So I want to lock my orientation right there. Can I do that? There we go. I need to be like locked right there. Okay. Now I'm going to try to build at that angle, and I'll actually get a lot more crushed stone because I'll get everything below me too. And I'll start making a hole for the surface. So by the time I'm done here, I'll be up on the surface. This is the fast way to mine stone, I found. You can see the difference. I'm getting like +2, +1, +20. There we go, +30. The only sad part is sometimes it can be hard to get out of here. I wish they had a depth finder so you can see how far underground you are. That'd be kind of cool. And with these building games, you always need to collect resources and stuff like that. It's part of the game. It's the progression of the game. So if that's something that you don't like, you know, I totally get that. It's not going to be for everybody, clearly. Those things that you see in front of me are the voxels. Actually, those little things that are floating in the sky and then get very small. That's a change. I don't know what they did to the engine to change it like that. It wasn't doing that nearly as much before. It's doing it a lot more now. But whenever you completely crush one of those voxels into nothing, then I don't know why the sun is hitting me in the back. This is weird. We shouldn't have any sun underground, but maybe we're on fire. I don't know. But every time you crush one of those voxels into nothing, you get the crushed stone associated with it. So that's why we're doing such a good job of smashing up some crushed stone. Now, this angle is actually using more power, so you can see it's down to 216 minutes. And the reason being is because I have my thrusters going in the back to also propel my ship this way, so it's not enough just to drill it. We also have to push the craft through it, and that's way more power. To keep an eye on that, I mean, obviously I'm not going to go 189 minutes. That's like 2 or 3 hours. So, but it is nice, and the power is pretty abundant on the server. So that's one of the nice things. Almost everything is pretty abundant, so it allows you to have those huge ships and still really enjoy the game. Because I think that, you know, part of the fun is sure making something that's really fuel efficient. If you're into like the min-maxing and finding the you know, like the best part of the game, but at the same time you want to fly your Star Destroyer and you want to have a good time with it, rather than having like 18 stacks of power in your inventory to constantly have somebody throwing, you know, another stack of power into your Star Destroyer as you're going. That kind of kills it a little bit. So it is kind of nice. And on this server, it's very, very segregated in the fact that there are 3 factions. There are mercenaries, there is the Rebel Alliance, and there is the Imperials. And once you make a choice, you can never change it. So I am a mercenary, but if you start as an Imperial, you start on Mustafar. If you start as a Rebel, you start on Yavin. And then you can only join those type of factions. They also, loosely, enforce the Star Wars ships only rule. The only exception to that is you can really have whatever you want, but if you come to an event and it's a non-Star Wars ship, it will be desynced on you, and then you'll lose it, because the admins really want to keep that immersion up, which is a pretty cool thing, I think. I think we need to put on, let's see, a light. There we go. So I have an infrared thing in my helmet that I can turn on here to continue to see things even whenever it's really dark. Do you mind if I link to the temples? No, you can do it. Of course you can. It may not go through, so if it doesn't, I'll have to approve it, but that'd be fine. Yeah, go ahead and check out his temple blueprint if you have Empyrion and you want to see exactly what I'm building, because it's going to take me a while. I might not even be able to build it today, because even if I get the resources together, you have to give it time to build. So I don't know how long that's going to take. But I'm going to definitely prepare for the temple. Welcome back. Yeah, the only person that you have to get through Kalasari is the auto mod, and then if it asks me if I want to review it, I can say yes, but YouTube does block some things, so I don't know whether or not it's going to go through. Alright, we've been doing this for a couple minutes. Let's check real quick on our supplies. Harvest box, how many do we have? Okay, so we're almost done. We're halfway to what we need to build his awesome temple. Now it's a little smaller than we probably would have done if we were trying to make it more life-size, but it is pretty cool because it can have some fighters in it, and you can put a giant platform in front of it, which is kind of very reminiscent of the way the Rebels did it. At least in Rogue One, there's a shot in Rogue One of a giant landing pad in front of the temple. So there's that. And pretty much everything was in there. The only thing that was in the temple were very small fighters, I suppose. And there were many different types of temples. There was the Great Temple and the other ones too. Yeah, you can Discord DM it, sure. Well, you can put it in the Discord. So guys, if you're interested, if you have Empyrion and you're interested in playing with this Rebel Temple that Kalasari built, he's going to put it in the Empyrion channel in our Discord, so go ahead and join and check that out. We'd also love to have you as a member of the community, so chances are if you're watching this, you're into it and you want to hang out with us more, and Discord gives you a little more access to me and everything else. It lets you know what's going on. Oh, so about that, quick announcement. I'm going to make all of the cinematic ones on Tuesdays now. I like to spend a little bit more time relaxing on Sunday, so I can't rush like I used to try to finish it by Monday morning before I go to work. But I get, I'd say, 70% of the cinematic work done on Sundays, and then finish it Monday night when I come home from work, and upload it on Tuesday, and that seems to be a better work-life balance for me. So that's going to be what I do going forward. Alright, so we're crushing it here. We are literally crushing it here. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we have 3/4 of what we need. Yeah, the link for the Discord should be in the description. Actually, damn it, I didn't put any hashtags in this. I gotta fix that. That's a new thing. The hashtags now show up above the video title if you do it, which allows you to find all the related content, which I want to really take advantage of, because not a lot of creators know about that right now. It's a huge opportunity to grow. Alright, it's on the Discord. Sweet. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. If you're not sure what Discord is, it is a text and or voice chat. There's no requirement to have voice. It's actually kind of like a forum. It's a modern version of a message board forum. But unlike Facebook, because everyone's always like, post it on the Facebook. You know, I've been in other groups when that's like all they wanted to do, right? But that doesn't make sense because you can't really search on Facebook and it doesn't stay there forever. But here, we can search on Discord and we can find, you know, topics that are relevant to what it is that we're trying to talk about, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, so now that we're pointed in an up direction, I'm hoping that I break the surface here. I just want to get out of here so that I know that I can. I'm a little bit worried that maybe we weren't going in the right direction. Underground, it's a little scary to get lost, I'll tell you. I mean, I can try to turn around and go back the way I came, but that's pretty scary too. So last night, John's leader was called Emperor Yoda Skywalker, which I thought was fantastic, and I should have made more fun of him for it, but I was too tired to keep it together. So if you guys were watching the stream last night, I want you to know that the only reason that I'm alive is because of Murdoch's good graces. Seriously. He has like what, 140, 150k fleet or 170k fleet, and he also has a flagship, which is a huge deal. Alright, so I'm breaking the surface here. So let's go ahead and fix that so I can tunnel my way out. Alright, there it is. We broke the surface, guys. Ah, don't fall back in. I think I fell back in. Gotta be careful because this tree's in the way. Turn off my... Turn off that. Okay, I'm out. I made it out. Amazing. Somehow, we survived. We made it. I don't know why I'm sideways. There we go. Not sideways anymore. I made it out. Oh, terrible. All right, so we need probably just a little more. Let's take a look. Access. Yeah, we need a little bit more, but now that I know I can do that, I'm only going to go down a little bit at a time. Like this. Okay. Oops. Let's try this again. Let's lock it in at a nice, respectable, gentle angle that I can also get out of. There we go. Just like that. So we'll lock that in. And we'll get some more stone, and then we'll turn around and come right back up the tunnel that I'm making right now. So it's probably always best to lock in your vector when you do this, so that you're not making twisting, turning tunnels that go nowhere. And I can't see anything again, so let's turn back on that infrared. There we go. Are we in a car wash? Kind of, yeah. It does look like that, Darth Joel. But we're actually getting the stones necessary to build the temple. It's going to be fantastic. You know what? Now that you say that, I'm never going to be able to look at this without seeing that. So thank you for that. You've made it fun and ruined Empyrion for me at the same time. So that takes a lot. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We even have little blowers inside here, just like you would for your air conditioning unit and stuff. And yeah, it feels like it. It's kind of like a Formula 1 seat, though, since it's very, you know, straight on. Steering wheel in the center, no passenger seat. But yeah, I see all the consumer protections there. Okay, almost done. I think this should be enough. Really hope so. What's up, SS Blue Vegeta? We are, as Darth Joel has so well pointed out, we are in a car wash. Seriously. We're just out here washing off our mole miner. How goes construction? Well, we're getting all of the stone right now, so I'm almost done. Very close to finishing that. Just keep checking it, because I want to get out of here. Okay, almost done. Another 200 or so rocks, and we'll be on our way. I think those are spiders attacking me? No. That's just the sound the rocks are making all of a sudden. Pretty scary. Or okay, no, we hit the bottom. All right, see that? You know what that means? That means I gotta figure out a way to turn this bitch around. All right, and go back up. There we go. So this is the hole we dug, by the way. Pretty amazing. Doesn't look like it's that far up there, but we tunneled through solid rock. It's also amazing. So what I'm gonna do is lock it in at this angle now and take us back up. Alright, that should be good. Now we're shooting the spiders too. We go on here. There are some things over here that apparently were threatening. So we're only about 500 kilometers away from the base. Let's go check out the base. You can see that we have this nice lake here to explore as well, where we have some pentaxid for sure. Okay. Oh, geez, that thing is a real problem. We need to shoot it. It's a plasma bug. If I don't kill it, it's going to absolutely destroy me and or my ship. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the power. Land the ship. Get out. And now we'll take all of our awesome stone. This isn't the right cargo box. Where's the other one? Here we go. So we have 2. Alright, so all that stone, we'll add it to the stone that we already have, and we should be able to build what we need. Alright, so here we go into the mobile constructor, access that, add up all the stone dust. Alright, and now we need an absolute crap ton of this. So we're just gonna tell it to build, 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 build. Not this. My bad. In fact, I think we can stop building those. That's good enough for now. I don't want to use all of our power because I don't have to go mine some more, but I have some reserves now that should be decent. There we go. Got 266 power reserves. And now we can focus on pentaxid, which is, this is warp fuel. Essentially, you need this to warp, and it's really important in this game. Probably easily the most important thing there is. So I'm just gonna keep adding stone dust here. Let that go. The other thing I want to do is explore the planet a little bit more. Now that we have a little more fuel, I can take the General Grievous ship out and kind of see what else is out there. I made one complete rotation of Kuat in, I think, equator and then north to south. And that that took me a ton of fuel, but this planet is absolutely huge. Absolutely. Yeah, Carl, well, we don't have Star Wars mods necessarily, but you can build anything that you want in this game, so people build Star Wars. You know, this is a Star Wars server. There we go. We have 63 pentaxid. Okay, so you can see how quickly these build. That's really nice. So we're going to be making a bunch of stone dust. We need... I'm trying to think. We need 16k of that, something like that. Let's take a look at our blueprint. Yeah, so we need 15,000 stone dust in order to make this. So that's what we're waiting on right now. This will be my base, Rebel headquarters, and let me see if I can pull it up for you. Let me see what I got over here. So you put it in the Empyrion chat. I think this will work. Yeah, here we go. Well, before I do that, let me hide my bookmarks here. Okay, here we go. Massage. It's still logged in. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Empyrion Galactic Survival, right? And you can kind of see a little bit of his temple. Not the best screenshot there to sell it. Probably would have gone with something better, but you can kind of see how it is. It's multi-leveled. So there's the bottom level down here that has a really big hangar base on 3 of the sides, or 2 of the sides at least, maybe 1, I can't remember. But then up here we have a second level where you can get all of your fighters in there, so anything that's a small vessel that's not too tall can fit right in there. And then there's an administration level at the top, so we're gonna have fun with this. But definitely go check it out. Do you have any better screenshots, Kawasari? I will totally put them up here. I think maybe I do. Let me see what I can find. Give me a second. I'm always terrified to pull up my screenshot folder while I'm on here. Who knows what could possibly be on there? And crap. Okay, looks like my Windows Explorer for some reason isn't over there. Really scared to click on practically anything here. Let me take this off the screen at least. Documents, what is it? Is it directly in Empyrion or is it My Games maybe? I'm trying to remember. Okay, it's actually in the Empyrion folder itself, so what you have to do is go into Steam, go to Steam apps, common, Empyrion, and then it's logs, no. Content. No, where the hell is it? It's here somewhere. I know it. I want to say it's in saves. Yeah, saves and screenshots. Here we go. I know I have some good pictures of it that you guys are really going to like. So let me show you exactly what this will look like when we're done. Oh, here we go. Check this out. This isn't bad at all. Pretty sure that... Oh, no, that's what happens whenever we let John drive. Damn. Okay, so I came in the one day and I found the ships like this, and I was like, guys, we gotta have to talk. That's not it. I thought that was the temple in the back. Let me see if I have a picture of it. I'd be absolutely shocked if I didn't. Here, I have a picture of this that you can see it in the background. So here, I was working on the bridge of our acquaintance class, and then the back right here, you can kind of see right here the Rebel Temple. So that's what it's going to look like when it's done. It's a pretty big ship, and this was a huge ship, and that was me reworking the bridge to be more Star Wars looking. I think that that was a total success. So I hope you guys like that. You see, and then here you can see like the back of the acquaintance class, just how big this thing was that we made. And this was one of the A-wings that I was playing around with. This one kind of sucked. It didn't have enough thrust on it at all, really. Let me see. And then we had a Rebel or a Imperial landing pad that we put down before. That was pretty freaking neat. Here you can see that. So I have the Ebon Hawk there, and our first ever capital ship that we built. And this is kind of like our very first Empyrion adventure. In fact, I totally intend to get this Ebon Hawk again because it is completely and totally useful on the server, because there's like very few jumps that are beyond the range of those. So that's pretty neat. So go ahead and close these up. Very good. And the other thing I want to do, I don't know what happened, but somehow this got unpinned, so I'll pin that right where it's supposed to be. All right, good to go. So thank you guys for being patient for that. Let me see how we're doing on our stuff over here. All right, so you can see that, yeah, we're crushing it, and we have about 5K stone dust made already, plus this stuff. So go ahead and bring this over, and I will start swallowing it. Essentially, we might need another little bit of stone dust. I was gonna say something else, but it really sounded bad, so you gotta watch your phrasing on YouTube for sure. I was gonna say we might need another load, but the whole thing it's just getting out of control. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into the chat. I want to see what you guys are saying over here. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Did I ever get into StarMade? I bought it. I played it for like 10 minutes. But this was like 5 years ago, like right when it came out. I was really into Starbound, and I like to build things in Starbound, so that made me think that I would really enjoy StarMade. And the results on that are kind of mixed. So you can see we're almost up there. This is only going to take 3 hours and 38 minutes to produce, so that's not a lot. That's awesome, actually. All right. I dig it. What we'll probably do is we have another video coming out today at 6 o'clock Eastern time, which is Peter's playthrough, and then maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. Well, not tomorrow night. Maybe some other time this week. I'll probably put up this temple and have you guys see it. So that was a little bit of what we're doing in Empyrion, just kind of preparing ourselves for the base. Check that out. That's gorgeous. I will say that this game is fantastic looking. You know, we've got our fireflies here in the swamp. I've got this beautiful moon. Actually, that planet right there is where Alpaca's base is. So you're looking at Alpaca. If I were to like shoot up there, I could find them. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Max Rump? Yeah, so I absolutely love the way that this game works. So I hope you guys like it. It's kind of one of those games that this is a good time to get into it because it's finally finally feeling like a game that could be done and just be a really good time. All right, so how much crystone do we have left? Yeah, I think we're very close. We should probably get this done. That's good. I was worried that we wouldn't have enough, but I think that we have enough. I'll wait until this is done. So while that's doing it, let's go fly around a little bit on the planet again. So we have some backup fuel, which is good to know. Let's go into our tech trees here and see that I have 2 points available. I'm actually at 78% on my way to level 13. The cap on this game right now is level 25, or at least was last time I played it, so I haven't been keeping up with it all that much. There we go, 7,500, and that should put us over the top. So we're definitely going to get the stone we need out of the stone that we had. Pretty sure. And this is the warp drive, which is, it will just like absolutely radiation fry you, so you gotta be really careful. Let's go ahead in here. Let's turn on our lights. Let's turn on our thrusters. Okay. So I'm just gonna go up real high here and take a look around. Let's pull up the map. Okay, so you can see that I made a complete and total 180 around the planet. So you can do this, and once you get to the pole, it will actually allow you to cross over, and then you, just like you would in a real planet, you come down the other way. So I did that just to see what's up. Now I think it would be kind of fun to go side to side, so why don't I put a marker here? Did it not do it? I don't know what happened. Okay, so with this one, and then this one, and this one. So we're gonna fly around the planet again, just to see what's out there. Make sure I'm oriented in the right direction, and I am. So that's only 6 kilometers away. That's crazy. This planet is very, very big. So the cool part about this is I'll be able to find POIs and resources and stuff to extract. I've already found a number of things, but a lot of them are probably gone now. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like of the 14 promethium deposits that remain on the planet, I found 2 of them. You can just see how many resources there are. There's a crazy amount, and these are big resources too. You go in there and you start mining it, and you're gonna get 10,000 plus ore. It's pretty crazy. I like it. It's one of the nice parts about the server. What's up, Baron Ortega? Good to see you, man. We must destroy the Alpaca base as vengeance for the times he's blocked you while playing Stellaris. I would, but he kind of hit on a PvE world, so nothing that we can do there. Yep. Do I know if anybody's put in a model for the Sith Academy? I haven't checked. That's something that you could definitely check out. So there's a large iron deposit right there. You can see there's 100% left, so if we need some iron for one of our ships, we can go get it there. Just keep going in this direction. You can see we're about 25 kilometers away from making a, maybe 30 kilometers away from making a full revolution of this planet. That's just how damn big it is. It's crazy, actually. I gotta be careful, because my power usage in this ship is actually pretty insane. I don't know if I'll be able to make it back. I only have 5 minutes if I do my power at this level. Let's see, can I turn something off maybe? You get 7.1 minutes here. Alright, so there's another iron deposit here somewhere, probably on the other side of the planet, because that's also something that happens. They're so big that once they reopen, you have to deal with that. Okay, let me see if I can just fly in a straight line. And okay, that'll be the best way to do it. We get 4.6 minutes left if I do that. Okay, I refilled the fuel, and we're gonna get 22.4 minutes. That should be enough for us to fly around for sure while it's making all of the stone that we need. Okay, fingers crossed, because I don't have any more fuel, but this thing can actually make it, so, but it needs fuel to make the fuel, because you gotta have the electricity on to do it. So it's one of those situations. But here you can see there's a day-night cycle, and we're coming into the nice part of the day, so it's nice on this side of the planet. Why does it look so slow when it's flying? Because we're going 49 meters per second, which is, I think, like 100 and some miles per hour. But this is really, really big. So it's just like when have you ever been on an airplane when you're flying across the country, and you look out and you see the cornfields, and it doesn't look like you're going that fast, but you're going, depending on your aircraft, anywhere from 500 to 600 miles an hour. It doesn't feel like you're flying 500 miles an hour because the ground doesn't go by that fast. What makes it feel like it's going fast is when you come down here. So if we get into the cockpit and come down here so that we have a frame of reference that's very close, this will feel a lot faster, because all of a sudden trees are rushing past you, and the ground is rushing past you. Do you see the difference? It's called perspective. and it's one of those things like in space. Big ships are not going to look that big to you if you're flying up to them in a ship, because space is so ginormously huge that it just would look normal. Welcome to the Intrepid Dawn tours. It's as slow as all your Stellaris ships. Ouch. Yep. Well, this is the max cap for these type of ships too. We can't make them any faster, unfortunately. But I can skim the surface with this. It's kind of fun. But when you do that, you also risk running into rocks. So that's the thing. And then I'll try spinning. That's a useful trick. Alright, so we have something due east here. It's on the scanners. East and south. So there's something over here. Oh wow, there's something all around me. Do you see this? All the red up there on the map means that there's stuff here. Okay, Promethium deposit. That's good, because I might need power. So we found that. We can go north up here and see what else there is. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. Alright, so we found an iron deposit, and now there's something else over here. I need to build a Death Star trench. That'd be kind of fun. So we found some cobalt as well. Not bad. And here, just to show you how far away we got from the base. Our base is here. So I'm like halfway on the other side of the planet right now. Which would be a bad thing if we ran out of fuel. Let's see, how much fuel do we have left? 250. We still have a bunch. We'll be okay. Yep, so this is the direct other side of the planet. It's this huge sea. It's actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind building the base on this, to be honest, because that sea, if you go down to the bottom, which you can, and here comes that planet rising up again. The alpaca. No matter which way I go, he's always in front of me, blocking my path. Damn him! Whether it's Stellaris or Empyrion, continues. All right, so he and those guys are on there. So we'll definitely check that out. It's kind of fun. All right. You can see in here we've got those Lothal, like, heck, I want to call them phallic symbols, but that's not what they are. They're just awesome. But this is a public server, guys. So if you want to play, Empyrion is not that expensive. I think it's $20 right now, which I honestly think that you probably couldn't spend a better $20 if you like adventure building games and playing that. So. Can ships go any faster than that? No, they cannot. These cannot. In space, they go faster in space. Put that out there. A capital ship in space can go about double the speed, depending on how much mass it has. But the nice part about that is that all you have to do, just like in the real world, once you get your speed in a constant direction in space, you don't need to add any more acceleration to it. Unless you're trying to go faster, because until it's acted on by gravity or something, it just flies in that direction. So the place that you use the most power is on these planets, because I have to actually overcome the gravity and the air resistance and keep my ship moving. But if we go into space, all I have to do is get up to max speed, turn off my engine, crank up the tunes, and drum on the dashboard, because we're gonna just continue going at that same speed until I have to change course or something. It's kind of like The Expanse, how The Expanse tries to do like a hard sci-fi style. Here, there's something over here. Let's go check it out. How they try to do. There's a copper deposit. That actually looks like some type of oh, look, there's a poo furnace. This is somebody's base. I can barely see it because it's dark over here. We can see that there's a repair pad and they have a poo farm. Those are things people come up with, I'll tell you. Pretty cool. And here's another base. Looks like this is somebody else's base. Stone's crib. So you can see that you can build anything you want here. It's pretty cool. So he's got his little mining ship on there that, or no, this is the SAS base. He's got some solar power. He's probably got a hydroponics farm underneath that. Pretty neat. So you can be completely self-sufficient out here. It's pretty cool how that works, actually. Most people are along the equator here because the equator is pretty. In the south and the north, it's cold, just like it is in our planet. Yeah, I couldn't destroy a planet. And one, you don't want me building a Death Star because I'm not very good at the building part of it. I can do a little bit, but I'm not that great. No, you can't do it. This is a PvE planet, so once Alpaca and his boys decided they were going to sit down on a PvE planet, and I was like, alright, I will too. So, we're completely safe here. Now, there are PvP sectors, so if you want to get in and, you know, blast other people like this, see, we do have guns on this thing too. So if you want to get in and blast other guys and you're just like, yeah, I want to, you know, be the king of the mountain, you can totally do that. That's a part of Empyrion. There's definitely PvP, but it's opt-in PvP in that, like, I have to go to an area that's considered unsafe to be. Kind of like Eve. There's low sec and high sec and stuff like that. But it is pretty cool. Let me show you the galaxy map here. It's probably... Yeah, it's insane. I don't know if you've ever played Empyrion. When you see this, you're like, what in the what? But where I am right now is here, in this system. So that's the Kuat shipyard sector. So we're on Kuat, and then there's the Kuat shipyard's moon and Vandor. Vandor is where the rebel base is with or where Alpaca and his people are. I think that they're rebels. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check with them. But that's kind of fun. I thought it would be... I didn't want to log in to having things all built for me. Here's another person's base. What's this say? Aliens, dudes... look at this. Kill aliens, saw dudes, moonshines. Somebody went a little crazy with the text tool. Yeah, this is one of those things. You can do it. They give you a text tool, but should you do it? Always a question. Let's go ahead and get to the base. 7k away, almost there. Hey, let's get on to Earth Tryon. We are currently in the process of oh, here's somebody else's base where they just put down a whole bunch of ships. It looks like a T-wing. That oh no, he's got a Mass Effect ship here. That's the SS Normandy. Check that out. So you can totally do anything like this in this game. If you can think of it and you can figure out a way to build it, you can build it. I mean, now, granted, this is a Star Wars server, so that's not supposed to be there, but not everybody follows the rules. Alright, so this guy claimed the top of this mountain as his. And since it's PvE, I can't mess with this stuff. But if this was a PvP planet, I could actually blow my way onto that ship, destroy his core, put in my own, and fly off with it if I wanted to. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we're getting back to the base, and we should be able to start the construction. There we go, I found a large iron deposit. Looks like there's something else over here, too. Let's go check that out, because this is not that far from us, actually. Go south. Okay, it looks like it's more east. There we go, destroyed mining towers. Let's take a look at that, because that might actually be a POI that hasn't been destroyed yet. Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone, it was right there. And somebody... There we go. We put on our... Somebody took out that POI. Sometimes they regen, sometimes they don't. So that's good. We found another close source of iron that has a lot left. I don't know if I can get to it with that POI technically being next to it. We'll see. Alright, and we can see the sun coming up too, which is kind of neat. Let's turn that off so we can watch that. I'll tell you what, this game, for what it is, I mean, like... If you thought of something like Minecraft or Space Engineers that one actually worked and two looked amazing, this would be it. You know, it's a damn shame about Space Engineers, I think. They just kind of gave up on it. There's a cobalt deposit that's pretty close for us to get right next to the base. We're only 3 clicks out. So we've made a complete and total circle on this planet. Let's see how many people are online right now. So on a random Sunday, right at 1 o'clock Eastern time, a little after 1 Eastern time, we can pull that up. You can see that we have 24 people online on the server right now. at its best, I don't think that space engineers can even have 24 people. This server can have up to 200 people online at the same time, which is pretty amazing. They do a really good job on the server keeping it up. So of all the servers I've played on, all the public ones at least, this is the one I like the best, for sure. You know, there were more enemies, Nick, but they all got destroyed. Because, like, everybody here went out and they took out all of the drone bases and stuff whenever the server first came up, and then they don't respawn here. Because this isn't, you know, because this is a safe planet in that instance, and that's why you're not seeing them. But yeah, we can definitely go to adventure planets and go try to take out regenerative POIs, and there is really stuff that that is pretty scary, actually. Alright, so let me go in here and turn off the thrusters. There we go. See how we're doing. Did the game forget that I carved all this out? Because this will really make me sad. Here we go. Okay, it's remembering now. Oh no, I just fell through the world. Oh, there we go. Saved. Clone Wars saved. Now keep in mind, this is an alpha, which means that there are going to be bugs on it. There's going to be a lot of stuff that doesn't work. And so we're constantly going to be fighting that. But the developers of this game just recently did a huge engine update. Which I don't know if you follow games, but you're not still working on your engine if you're going to, you know, give up on the game. So one of the things that I've heard is, oh, you know, like, just like all those other early access games, they'll never finish that. I'll tell you, this is the one game that I wouldn't bet against, because one, they make consistent, significant updates to this game. Two, it's gaining in popularity because they're doing it right. Like, this is the right way to do early access. You want to have, you know, actually hit your targets, communicate with your community, you know, make the game noticeably better, make good design decisions that continue to push forward the game. It's amazing. I've watched videos on YouTube from like Alpha 5 compared to now, and it's like, holy crap, because this is Alpha, let's see, where is it? This is Alpha 8.2.3, and the amount of progress that they've made compared to the other ones is just amazing. So let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. I think we should be able to start our construction now. Fingers crossed I have all the stone dust that we need. Yeah, so there's game dev done right, and I think that this is definitely it. Okay, cool, and that also gave it a second to realize where I was and that I cleared all this. Good stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead into my blueprints and put this in here. Just putting up the stone dust right now. Should be able to start construction now. All right, 3 hours and 38 minutes. So we're currently building the Rebel headquarters. All right, so I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. So I wanted to show you guys this. I want to say that if you're interested in coming out here, go ahead and, if you have the game, check it out, and I'll see you here when you get here. I'm gonna turn this off for now so that I don't waste all the power that we made. But I'm going to stream this every Sunday, and I'm going to make more progress on it now that I'll have the base. I'll have something to do. I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours, and I'm not going to go mine more, because mining is one of the most boring things that you can do. Quite honestly, I think it's not fun to watch. So I don't really have anything else that I can show you right now that I can stream. That wouldn't be a waste of my power. But as soon as that base is done, we'll put it in here. We'll nestle it nicely in between these trees. So we'll have this gorgeous lake view. Or if I can't get it down over here, or I don't like how it looks, maybe I will find another part of the planet that I like better. So definitely check that out. So if you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And Peter's Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough will be out later today. Really fun. I definitely recommend that you check it out. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Captain Katarn. Come and play Empyrion with me. And I will see you in the verse. You guys rock.